Hello everyone. We will today look at Rook Pawn End game, and in particular we will discuss a position, a peculiar position that we call it Lucena position. So let's first look at what we are going to do is we will use a website called chesspuzzlesonline.com. We will set up the position, discuss it, and then play that game online. So what we are here is a page called chesspuzzlesonline.com/chessboard editor. That's where I am making this video from. So basically we have a Lucena position. We have a white king here, let's say, and let's say the white king here, a black rook here, white rook here, and a black king sitting over here. Let's see what white is trying to do. I'm going a little slow so that it gives you time to think about it. So chess is of course not something that you want to do something very quick. I mean, you should also get time to think what's going on. So it's better I speak slow so you get time to think about it. So what's basically going here is white, let's say it's white's turn to move. We want to move this pawn to b8 and make it queen, but the king sitting here is not allowing it. Now I want to remove this king from this position, but I cannot move it to 8 or a7 because of this pawn, black pawn here. I cannot go over here and here because of the king sitting in this corner. What do? I first need to force this queen, the black king, to move to the right or somewhere else. So how do I do that? So one way to do is to move this pawn on c7 square. But the black is adamant. He does not want to go from these two. He comes back here. Now again I have the same problem. I again cannot move my king. So I give him a check here. Again he keeps back, and then this keeps going on. So we are not going anywhere. So obviously this is not a solution. So what is a solution? Now we notice that if I make this pawn rook on this and give it a check, the king does move here. And where does it move to? Let's say the king moves here. Obviously king cannot move on the left of it because of this king, and king cannot move here or here because of this pawn. So it has three choices, 1, 2, 3. As we will see, the best move for this king is to move here or here, and I will not move it here because it's not a good position. That we'll see why. Let's say king moves here. Now the next move is the most critical move for the white, and I will give you a hint that the move is not this one. This is not the move. This, even though the king can, but if the king can here, this will give a check. It comes here, it again gives a check, and then it keeps giving on the check. I cannot move my king. So the king moving here is not that good. We will eventually bring it here, but before we do that, I want to move my rook closer to this king, and the move is that d4. It does not look very obvious now that d4 is the move. I mean, it does not go, it's not going anywhere. Now the black does not want to leave this one, this a file, because it does not want king to come on this side, so it just moves this. That's the black's move. And at this point, now king comes to c7, and at this point black wants to go on checking free, and it gives c2 and gives it a check. Kings come on there, but now you see that the distance between the king and the rook, white rook, is less. At some point of time, both of them should meet and come together. That's the reason we moved it to d4. We'll see it clear in the next couple of moves how this is going to happen. The black rook comes to b2 and give it again a check. King can go back where it came from, but a better move is c6. We'll again see it how it becomes clear why we move it to c6. You see that the king is now closer to the white rook. The black again gives a check, and now the king comes to b5, and that is the turning point. If the black gives it a check, the pawn can come over here. Now if it kills this one, king kills this. Black wants to come here, white comes here, this guy comes over, this guy comes over, black comes here, white comes here. And that's how we have now queen, and the white wins. So this is how the Lucena position can be won, and in this website I would like to play it with the computer, so I'll set up my position again and play it against the computer to make sure that we are able to win this position. We set up this position, because if you just listen to this lecture and just watch it, you won't be able to do anything in the real life. You need to practice it, see in the real life how it works, and play it again and again till you have mastered this Lucena position. So set up this position, go to this website, it's also on the link on this YouTube on the description, chesspuzzlesonline.com and chessboard.php. So again, chesspuzzlesonline.com/chesseditor.php. Set up this position. I set up this position on the link below, and I'm again setting up this position. This white goes in here, the black king here, and the black pawn sitting here. Once you have done that, you can play this position with computer. It's open up in a new window. Just wait for a couple of times. Now it's white's turn to move, and I move here. It's a black's turn to move. Okay, this time it moved here, but that doesn't matter for us. And then I move this to here. As we saw, the black does not want to move away from here, and at this position I move my king on c7 as expected. The black gives a check. Now I move it to here. Black again gave a check as expected, and then what do? I move it here. At this time it could give a check, but it preferred instead its black king to move. So that's another thing. I mean, we can go on checking this ourselves. Now what should we do? If we bring it here, then the black cannot do anything. So I make it here. It gives a check. Oh, sorry, I think we made a mistake. If I bring it here, it's gonna give me a check again. So what I do is I bring my now if I give my click here, and then I can convert into the queen, and it should be easy. Well, this the chess engine is not as great in this one, so it did not move it best move, but still you got the idea. It happened because we brought our rook to d4 position. Thanks for taking a look.